Joining me now is Andy Baryer. He is the host of GetConnected, a national technology show. So right off the bat, Samsung 6. So a lot of people saying that Samsung 5 was a bit of a misstep. So what are you seeing in this new phone that sticks out for you that's going to be a winner?
Well, the clear one is the design. They basically decided that we have to make a really, really good phone. They started to listen to the consumers because one of the criticisms of Samsung's phones, especially the S5, is the plastic design. Now, this is supposed to be their flagship premium phone, yet it didn't feel like a premium phone. So what they did is they used really good materials, stainless steel aluminum, a nice chassis, and that makes it very, very similar to what Apple is doing and also HTC.
Is that important though, the look of your phone? Is that something that people really care about?
It's a status symbol. It's the new red Corvette. Everybody looks at what kind of phone you're using, and that's one of the reasons why Apple is so successful. They use premium products, premium design in their phones, and you feel like you got an $800 phone because that's what you have to pay for it if you're going to buy one unlocked.
Okay, so I will be the first to admit I don't have any Apple products. I also am a Samsung user, so it's interesting to me to see the growth of iPhones. I feel like I'm an anomaly. So is this Samsung's last chance, their last hope to kind of keep going and be competitive? Because we saw in the last year or two that iPhone growth has been huge.
Yeah, and it's interesting about smartphones is it really is about every 2 years you see a new design change. And even with Apple, they have like the iPhone 5, then 5S, 6S. But for Samsung, the S5 was a big misstep. It was bad in sales. It was just an incremental improvement over the S4. And so this is the next 2 years. So this one really, they're going all in for the design to make sure they can get their consumers back. The question is it too late or not? And we're going to find out.
And so when you look at someone a consumer who's looking at phones, what does the Samsung 6 have perhaps that maybe the iPhone 6 doesn't have?
One clear thing that it really does is Samsung likes to use all these different types of features. A lot of the features that they have are something that Apple already has. Of course, we've heard about Apple Pay. Well, Samsung just came out with their own Samsung Pay.
Okay.
So it's funny in the tech world, there's two things you can do. You can innovate or you can imitate. In this sense, with the S6, I think they're imitating a lot what we're seeing with the iPhone 6. But they're trying to play catch up, and then hopefully, maybe next year, they can start innovating again on top of that.
Okay, so which one would you choose?
Well, I think the S6 is something that should have been out last year. So I think it will be a good winner in terms of the design. If you look at it just on a coffee table, you might think it was an iPhone, and I think that's going to help them get sales, especially for the Android community.
All right, Andy Baryer, thank you.
My pleasure.